Hi, guys, and welcome to your Cancer Season 5 card guidance for the beautiful sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hello, Capricorn. How are you, my collective bunch? Everything that you need is below in the description box for this reading. Let's set you up. So, for my day oneers, this has been a riff on the monthly reading that I used to do. I had to shorten and condense everything and kind of come up with what my readings were going to be. I try to create my spreads. And I wanted to give a guidance. And this was a happy birthday to me type of giving back to you guys for all of the birthday love. I did allude at the end of their confessions when we moved into Cancer season that I would be giving you guys a bonus video or giving you another video this month because I know what the astrology is. With that being said, Capricorn, we will only be talking about this as it pertains to what the sun is shining right now. Now that is because this will be a seasonal read. If I decide to continue this, which I really, really hope I can do, every season will bring a different flavor. Okay. Now, with that being said, if you're interested in, in your video, in your astrology, that information is on my website. I have redesigned that page to make it a little bit more user friendly. When you go on the page, you are going to see the information. I'm going to get to the reading. I just want to let you know where to go. You're going to have all of the pink buttons. There's going to be a monthly overview. There's going to be all your love readings for all signs and all of your career. And if you want to break out into your specific zodiac sign, you can do that because it's broken out by element as it always has been. Okay, this is going to be a 5-card guidance seasonal reading for you Capricorn, Suns, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to be first taking one card that's going to represent Lovely's you. How you feel, what's going on with you, what energy are you in, what this month brings, your focus, okay? And the obstacle, if any, we're going to be going on for what is helping and how could the situation progress or what is progressing the situation. I have been in a state of transition as your spiritual person. So I have not switched up my deck. I usually would switch it up every single month. I've not switched this deck up in a couple of months. I'm going to be riding with the Illuminated Tarot. This is the deck that I started this channel with, and I'm feeling a little nostalgic. So let's go. All right, so we went through that. Now, Capricorn, there's going to be a new moon in your sign on the 13th, and when the sun slipped into Cancer, it is illuminating your 7th house. Wow. All right. That new moon should be hitting Cancer suns and Capricorn suns and risings. It should be hitting you probably in the exact same place, although it is a new moon. It should be in first, but I'm throwing myself off because the sun typically goes exactly where the moon is. So if you have the sun shining there, the moon will join it in your 7th house. That's a relationship story. And that's your house of partnerships. If you're interested in that, we talk about that in their fill-ins. And that information is on the website. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, universe, spirit, angels, and my guides, go ahead and lift the Capricorn collective in spirit and let us know what you see for guidance for them, and give me one card that represents how they are feeling. What represents Capricorn? Ooh. All right. You are preparing. Now, if you can see that skull back there, this is the Death card. We're leading with 4 of Swords. You are quietly contemplating on what your next move is, Capricorn. And while you are quietly contemplating and resting, things around you are ending and shifting and transforming at such a rate that you probably don't even know what your surroundings look like anymore. You are on fire, good, bad, and indifferent. Let's go ahead and unpack that Four of Swords really quickly. So when we're talking about a Four of Swords, we know that we are in an energy of rest and contemplation and a quiet preparation. What does that rest and contemplation and quiet preparation get you ready for? Your next move, peace and quiet, gaining a better perspective, listening to your inner voice, taking time alone to think about a situation, consolidating inner resources possibly, coming to terms with what the future is. What reinforces this? Oh, a whole hell of a lot. We're talking about a high priestess. We're talking about a hermit, being quiet and being very contemplating. We're talking about a hangman. You're rested, upside down suspension. We're talking about a Four of Cups. We're talking about contemplating and taking time alone and going within. We're talking about a Six of Swords, rest and recovery, and a Seven of Pentacles. Let me stop, as you can see, pausing and reflecting to assess. We start out with death. Scorpio energy is here. You could be dealing with a Scorpio in your inners. Of course, it always is the same old spiel. You either have it in your chart or you're dealing with it. I want you to also know, hold on, what was that? That was really strange that it let me do that, guys. That was so strange, but okay. So anyway, when we're looking at, obviously, the Death card, Major Arcana, this is endings and transitions and eliminating. What I also think is slept on with the Death card is this is accepting the inevitable as well. There are things around you that are changing at an alarming rate. You are in an energy of sweep or be swept, okay? And you are the right individual for the job. What is Capricorn's focus? What's the focus here? Oh, okay. You are balancing out being both excited, Four of Wands, 1111, and excitement. But at the same time, there are heavy burdens that come along with that excitement. Something is coming to a close with the 10. There's going to be a new enthusiasm around a strategic, something strategic that you are doing or something that you are embarking upon. So much to unpack with these two. Capricorn, we're talking about you are carrying these burdens that you are ready to let go, but at the same time, you're excited about the future, and the future does not scare you. Do you understand? It feels like you're focusing on what already is what you're already carrying, and excited about what is going to come when you finally get to a point where you release some of these. You have a lot that you're focusing on. What is the obstacle for Capricorn? What is Capricorn's obstacle? So, you're coming out of something. The obstacle is the Six of Swords. Now, typically, an obstacle is not the Six of Swords. That wouldn't be an obstacle. And the reason why is because you are coming out of something, transitioning from a place that wasn't so great into coming out of possibly a depression, or being depressed or sad over a situation that you couldn't control, and recovering from the blues. And maybe taking a trip and moving away from things that no longer serve you mentally. For some of you guys, you took a trip, you got on the boat, you journeyed over water, you packed up and you left, you got the hell out of Dodge. Let's talk about it though. I want to go back to your focus for a second and look at this Ten of Wands. When it comes down to what you are carrying here, it appears that this is that you've overextended yourself and you feel burdened and you're struggling. What reinforces this is accepting responsibility and being accountable for what you brought to the table, okay? A Five of Wands would talk about struggling, hassles, and resistance. The Six of Swords is right here, and that's why I went back, because you're getting by. You feel like you're struggling along and you're barely getting by. So you have to separate yourself from this burden. Okay. A nine of swords would be that you were worrying, and a five of pentacles would mean that they're struggling in hard times. So those are your burdens. Any one of those situations. However, when we also have a four of wands, it seems like at the same time there's something to celebrate over, rejoicing over a happy event, taking freedom. Maybe you finally broke free of an oppressive situation, Cap. Maybe you finally escaped unhappy circumstances. Maybe you finally got to a point where you're letting go of certain limitations. Enforcing this would be a three of cups, just excitement and high spirits and celebration. A two of pentacles, on the other hand, would also enforce this energy, which is fun, excitement, and parties. Two of pentacles also talks about being flexible, okay? That's that juggling, but it does not necessarily have to be juggling. What's slept on that two of pentacles, although it shows a person that's juggling, is you're trying to have some fun and be fun and flexible. You're trying to no longer juggle, or maybe a part of the juggle is the fact that you're trying to have some fun. Okay, what is helping this situation for Capricorn spirit? What is helping? What's helping is that you're stepping up and being the leader that you are, Capricorn, with this three of wands. What's helping is that you have the foresight and the leadership to step ahead. What is helping here is that you know that you have to look beyond what is in front of you and really dig deep. You have the foresight. You are the visionary. You can explore the unknown. You are cardinal earth. It does not deter nor scare you. What is coming up? You are letting go of something, but excited about what is coming in. I love this, Cap. What enforces this would be a fool's energy. Maybe you're expanding your horizons and you're going into unexplored territory. Maybe an emperor energy where you're gonna just go for it. You know, you're gonna exude that leadership and provide direction. Maybe an eight of cups. Walking away from what no longer serves you, going on a trip, starting a journey, or a three of pentacles where you will be planning and working with someone to prepare for the future, because the three of cups the three of pence is also about teamwork. Maybe you got your team together, and now that you got that information, you're going to do the damn thing. I'm loving this. Oh, you are ready. And finally, what is progressing here? So this could go either way. That's why they're open and they're general. I feel like you are putting down some burdens. You're laying those burdens down. You're separating yourself from things that from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And it's hard, but you're doing the damn thing. What is progressing? Or how can something progress here? Oh my God. What has shown itself to me, I'm going to get another card too. So what's progressing is that you're starting to see people for who they are. Oh my God. No. 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 As soon as I think it has nothing to do with love, I'm shuffling for the top of the deck. Capricorn. Where do we stop? All right. So our top of the deck, before I get into those, enforces where you are there. This is that emperor. This is that leadership in providing direction and looking at the truth. That is what is staring back at us. However, what is progressing right now is not great. But it is both of these cards, the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords. Five of Swords, it reinforced. My Five of Swords came out for one of these cards. I feel like it probably reinforced this letting go. And we do have that energy here. A Five of Swords, this is double fives. There is a bit of a betrayal. You may be feeling some kind of way about something. When we're talking about a Five of Cups, we're talking about being sad. We're talking about loss, bereavement, and regrets. You could be disappointed by of things in the past, and that is the reason why you're feeling that way with that Five of Cups. What reinforces that Five of Cups is this Death card that's here. There is no Three of Swords, but there is definitely a Six of Swords. There is no Five of Pentacles. So I know that for some of you guys, that is your story. And it feels like it's very much so a relationship, okay? Now, when we're talking about the Five of Swords, on the other hand, this deck says that this is a difficult opponent. We're talking about now you're acting in your own self-interest, but there's a discord. There's discord. There's hostile and a hostile energy between you and someone else. And right now, this is where you are. So Five of Wands enforces this, which is, you know, people set against one another. A Seven of Wands, which is not here. A me versus them mentality. You're at a Mexican standoff with someone that you love. You walked away from something. Or a Seven of Swords, hidden dishonor. You walked away from something, and this lets me know that this is all of this up until then could have went either way until we got here. This was something that hurt you in the heart. This was a heart story. So I think that what I'm going to name this is that although there was a disappointment and a hurt, you are taking it in stride. You're still excited about the future. That explains these burdens. Although you carry burdens, you're still excited about laying those burdens down and accepting a new path. You're excited about that, and I love that for you. Wow, Capricorn. I mean, my goodness, like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. I don't even know what to feel. I feel like a lot of you guys, what's progressing is this betrayal. It's almost as if you need that. You needed to experience that in order for you to get to the next level. And you normally don't need to experience anything because you're not going to invest your emotions and time into something that you feel like is wasting your time. But you needed to really experience this in order to really cut the cord and chuck the deuces. Wow. Like, share again, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Capricorn, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the Their Confession video, which will be uploaded in tomorrow. See you soon.